Have you ever felt the fear of falling? Like a tiny raindrop clinging to a cloud, we hold on to what is familiar, terrified of the vast unknown. The sky is heavy with potential, yet we stay rooted in our fear. We are afraid of the drop, afraid of the change that is coming soon. We spend our energy resisting the inevitable, fighting the very wind that is meant to carry us toward our destiny, scared to let go of safety. And then, it happens. The moment of release. The world as we knew it disappears, and we are left floating in the space between our past. Is this the end of everything? The fall feels like a failure, a loss of control that leaves us feeling small and alone in the dark. We look down at the world and see only a void. We forget that the sky was just a temporary home, a place of rest before journey. But the fall is not a failure. It is a journey. It is the necessary movement toward the earth, toward the purpose we were created for. Yet to the individual raindrop, this journey feels like a certain end. If I hit the ground, will I simply disappear into the dirt and shadows? If I join the great sea, will I still be me? This is the question that haunts us when we face the transformation of our souls. We fear the loss of our boundaries. We fear that the vastness of the world will swallow our identity, leaving nothing behind of the self we built. The descent is lonely, but we are never truly alone. We are part of a grand movement, a collective fall toward a truth much greater than ourselves. We spend our lives building walls to protect our fragile sense of self. We fear that merging with something bigger means losing our very essence forever. The ego screams for safety. It wants to stay separate, to remain a single drop in a world that is calling us to become much more. But what if the thing we fear is actually our salvation? What if the end of the drop is just the beginning of the great ocean? A spark of realization begins to glow within. There is a light that shines even in the middle of the storm, guiding us toward our home. The moment of truth arrives. The choice is no longer ours to make. The flow of life has brought us to the edge of our transformation. But look closely. In the sacred moment of vanishing, the raindrop does not die. It does not disappear into the void of the dark and cold. It becomes the ocean. The fear of loss is suddenly replaced by the overwhelming strength of oneness, a connection that can never be broken by time. The boundaries of the self dissolve. Where there was once a lonely, shivering drop, there is now the power of 1,000 waves and currents. We find ourselves in the very thing we once feared. We discover that we were never meant to be separate, but to be apart. Well, there is a profound peace in surrender. When we stop fighting the flow, we find that the entire universe is moving within us, through us. The storm has passed, and what remains is a vastness that knows no end. You have lost nothing but the prison of your own small identity. Your struggles are not meant to break you. They are designed to lead you home. Every tear, every fall was a step toward this peace. When you stop fighting the current, you find that you are the current. You are the ocean, the wind, and the light all at once. The journey is a cycle, from the cloud to the sea, and from the sea back to the heavens. We are in a constant flow. Nothing is ever truly lost. We are simply changing form, moving through the different chapters of an eternal story that has no final end or finish. The vastness is not a threat. It is your true nature. You are as wide as the horizon and as deep as the hidden seafloor. In this state of oneness, there is no more fear. There is only the rhythmic breathing of the world, a pulse that you now share. You have found your strength by letting go. You have found your voice by joining the silence. You have finally found yourself in the whole. Remember, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. This is the truth that sets you free. Every fall was a step toward your true self. Every moment of fear was an invitation to trust the journey that life has planned for. The universe does not make mistakes. Your path was always leading here, to this moment of absolute clarity and profound, everlasting connection to all life. So do not be afraid to fall. Do not be afraid to vanish. For in the heart of the ocean, you will find your home. Trust the journey. You are the ocean. You are everything you have ever sought, and you are finally home in the flow of existence.